If you love working on your hands as much as I do, you're gonna dig this video. So grab your sticks, grab a practice pad, and let's go. Now back in January, I made this video called The Only 3 Rudiments You Need to Do in 2020. And there's been a few of you out there that have been wondering, what about flams? Where are the flams, bro? How come I don't see any flams on this list? Let me just clear something up first of all right? Nobody loves flams more than me. I am a massive fan of flams. Flamuel L. Jackson is what you can call me. But the fact of the matter is, man, you can go your entire life without ever playing a flam and you'll be just fine. So I don't necessarily consider it an essential, but it's highly recommended. Working flams on a practice pad is one of my favorite things to do in front of the TV. So today, I'm going to show you pretty much all of the exercises that I do while I'm Netflixing. Now, I just need to take a second for a public announcement for the benefit of those that are checking out this hoodie. This right here is my best seller, man. If you don't already have one, I got a sale going on right now in the merch shop. It's a spring sale until April the 20th, 15% off all orders. So you can get the hoodie, comes in t-shirts, and there's a matching mug as well. So do me a solid, man. If you're digging the content on this channel, go over to the merch shop. Link will be in the description box. After you watch this video, go do some shopping, grab a hoodie, grab a t-shirt, grab a mug. That'll really help support this channel. I'll appreciate it, and everybody will think you're cool. All right, so let's get to it, man. Let me show you this first one. Grab my sticks. The sticks I'm using today, for anyone curious, these are the Promark 5B Rebound Active Grip. These active grip sticks, big fan of these, just in case you're wondering. So whenever we go to learn any kind of flam pattern, a lot of times when you see it written down with all the L's and the R's and stuff, it can get a little confusing when you're trying to figure out what to do. So when I show you these, I'm going to show you first the main pattern, and then we're going to add the flammage afterwards, all right? Because the important part is just getting the sticks moving the right way first, and then you just add the flam. When you do it that way, adding the flam is a little bit easier. So this first pattern is a 1-beat pattern, all right? Sticking is fairly simple. It's kind of like a backwards paradiddle. So instead of right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, this pattern is right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Okay? So that goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the flams to the downbeats. So it's gonna alternate with each hand, right? So we're gonna go from this, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 4, 1. We're just gonna flam the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we're just adding that grace note in front of the downbeat, like that. So when you go to learn this, again, start with the main pattern, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, and then add the flams, add the grace notes in front of the downbeats afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And flam. And another thing I want to point out, when you add these flams, don't be afraid to space them out a little, okay? Those flams don't have to be super tight. As a matter of fact, flams will sound better if there's a little bit of space between them. So let me start this click up just to give you an example of what this sounds like up to speed. Got 110 beats per minute. Like that. 1, 2, just so you can hear what it sounds like. 3, 4, 5. All right, like that. Now, when you're playing these flams, these patterns, I want you to feel it musically, okay? Don't just make this a mechanical thing. If you need to like picture some kind of whatever, some kind of music, bass line in your head or something, some sort of melody, whatever you need to do, but make it musical, man, because you can really, you know, you can, once you get to feeling this thing, you can sort of groove it out. Okay, now, 2 ways that I want you to do each one of these exercises. One way is to focus on accents and grace notes. All right, so you're going to be playing your accents from up here and your grace notes down here. So I want you to imagine that there's a bar set up maybe around this height. And the tips of your sticks, you don't want the tips of your sticks to go past this bar. That's going to help you stay relaxed and keep all your grace notes down here and your accents up here. If you're wondering why that's important, once you take it to the snare and you start applying this thing to the kit, you'll hear why. And then the other way that I want you to practice these is instead of doing the accents and the grace notes, I want you to play all of them the same level. So this is another way that I practice flams, and one of my favorite ways to do it. I lower the bar, actually I raise the bar from here to about here, okay? And then I play all of my notes at the same volume, right? And that's a control thing. That's a great way to develop control. So once you get this thing up to speed, right, as opposed to that. If you just kind of focus on playing them all at the same volume, thinking not to raise the tip of your sticks higher than this bar, it's great for control. All right, flam exercise number 2. This one involves a sticking pattern that's going to carry through to all the rest of the exercises. And this particular one is going to be right, right, left. Okay, if you see my flam jam workout, it's the same one. So it's right, right, left, and then we're going to end up flamming the first right. So it goes from this to this. All right, so you're just going to flam that first right. This little group of notes here, this is what we're going to use for the rest of these exercises. But for this particular one here, this is how it goes. It's a triplet exercise, and it's going to be 3 groups of the right, right, left, separated by a right, left, right. This is what we're going to use to turn it around, okay? It's an alternating exercise. So it starts with the one hand and then flips over to the other hand. So let me just play it for you so you can see what it looks like. And then we'll go from there. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, right, 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 left, left, left. Okay, and from there, all we're gonna do is we're gonna flam all of those groups, the 3 rights and the 3 lefts. So we're gonna go from here to this. 1, 2, 3, Okay, so that little 3-note grouping that we're using to flip it, the right, left, right, and the left, right, left, you can play those down here. Like when you're working on the accent part, play those 3 notes down here so it looks like this. Now, it's not important to go super fast with these. You can if you want. Sometimes I like to, but it's not necessary. As a matter of fact, in the beginning, it's better that you don't, because form always comes before speed, right? Once you get the form down and you can get it sounding nice and clean, you want it to sound just as clean when you speed up, right? That kind of thing. So take your time with it, and yeah, focus on that main pattern first, then practice on flamming each one of those groups of the right, right, left, and the left, left, right, and then just work your speed up. Flam exercise number 3. Now this one is going to involve the same rhythmic pattern that we clapped out in the Only 3 Rudiments video. Remember the back half of that I showed you? It's going to be the same thing. So if we're counting, for the benefit of those that missed it, if we're counting like this, there was a rhythmic pattern that we were clapping out. So this is our time to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. The pattern was for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, like that, all right? When you're doing this third exercise, concentrate on just playing that rhythmic pattern when you play your flam groupings, because it's the same thing. So instead of trying to explain it, because I get all jumbled when I start talking L's and R's, let me just show it to you. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, so to keep you on track when you're doing this exercise, just concentrate on doing this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Just concentrate on that rhythmic pattern, and then just let everything else just kind of fall into place. Actually, you know what? Let me give myself some timer. Play it to some time so you can hear what it sounds like for real. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right, so start it out slow. You know what the sticking is, so just take your time with it, start out slow. And again, concentrate on that rhythm. Okay, it's not necessary to go super fast with this, but you can if you want. As long as it sounds clean, fast is good. Exercise number 4. This is one of my particular favorites. It's pretty simple. So it's just 2 groups of the right, right, left, or left, left, right, separated by either a right, left, or a left, right. So again, I'm going to give you another rhythm to think about here. If we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those are the accents that you're going to be playing with each hand as they alternate. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, like once you get it going, if you just concentrate on da 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 da, you can really make this one nice and musical. And again, practicing both ways, man. So your accents up here, and then the second time, all of them same volume. All right, let me put some time to this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and go. Now this last one's a joker, man. You're gonna dig this one. So once you get this thing going, it really starts to take on this nice little rhythmic kind of feel to it. And what this one is, it's a combination of exercise 4 and exercise 3. All right, you're kind of putting them together. So you're gonna play exercise number 4 for 2 rounds and exercise number 3. Put them together, cycle the whole thing, all right? Now this thing really has a nice little musical kind of vibe to it once you get it going. So check out the rhythmic pattern that happens when you play this, the one that you're going to concentrate on with each hand. Sounds like this. If we got our time, 3, 4, 1, it goes like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So exercise number 4 twice. 1, 2, 3, and then 3. Like that. Like I said, once you start to get this going, especially when you get it up to speed, it feels really good. So let me give you a little bit of time. I'll slow this down a little bit so you can hear it. See if I can do 105. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Once you work it up to speed, it starts to feel really good. So let me take this up to 120. You know what? Let me challenge myself. Let's go up to $135. Yeah. Just to give you an idea what it sounds like. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, All right. Now, once you've gotten past the first 4 and you can do those well, this last one won't be that hard for you. All right. Take your time before you get it up to over 125, 130. Because again, you want to make sure it sounds clean once you speed it up. But this is very sort of relaxing, man. It's almost kind of therapeutic once you get it going, especially if your hands are relaxed and you're just kind of sitting in front of the TV watching, you know, Crazy Joe Exotic or whatever you're watching on Netflix. But it's just very comfortable, you know, relax the hands and then just let it do its work. So the reason that you want to really spend some time working on flams is because those particular exercises are really going to get your ghost notes sounding super sweet. All right. So if you're doing the right way, like I was talking about before with those imaginary bars, you know what I mean? Your lifts and your levels and all that type of stuff. That's how you're going to control your volume with the ghost notes on your snare. So you really want to make, you know, conscious decision to pay attention to your stick heights when you're doing these, because it's really going to pay off in the end. So there you go, man. 5 killer flam exercises that you can start doing right now, because I know you ain't got nothing else to do. You can't go outside, so you might as well pull out your practice pad and get to work. So thanks for watching this video, man. Make sure you share it if you dig it. Leave a comment below if you got one. New viewers, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, mash that right there before you bounce. Go visit the merch shop. You have until April 20th to get yourself a shirt or a hoodie or a mug or whatever else you want. Appreciate it all, y'all. Have fun with this. Like, subscribe. See you next video.